Pisces, welcome to your monthly December reading for 2023 here on the Astroflower. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying life. I hope life is treating you well. I hope you have a lovely reading. Ace of Cups already wants to jump out with the Nine of Cups. I feel that you're a bit, you want it. You want life. You want it. You want it. It's really nice. So with the overall energies here, you're going to get it. Overall energies, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I think basically with that sort of vibration, you're going to realise that actually you've got a lot of things going for you. And it's really kicking in as a vibration as I feel it. Absolutely, really powerful for you on this. Let's just go through on the relationship side. Oh man, this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is your karmic path. This is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, basically on the Astroflower, how we do the monthlies and the overall energies, as I said. And on your relationship side here, yeah, I think you're coming from a position of, I think that's what it is. I think you know what you want. I think it's very clear for you. And within that knowing, you've also got a lot of stuff maybe that you need to just let go of and allow the beautiful stuff to flow through. On your financial side, it's getting in alignment with you, which is really important. And this, it seems like you need to jostle a bit in order for this to happen on your financial side. Once you do, I think this month here is basically positioning yourself on your financial side. And that could be your job, your business and your projects. And once you do start doing that, it becomes very obvious what you should be doing. And that's when success can come into play. There's a particular way of positioning yourself by the looks of things. Let's just go through it now. Let's just see what's going on. We've got the overall energy here with the Ten of Pentacles. As I said, I think with this vibrant energy that you got, it's really passionate, really concerned. You know what ticks for you. Basically, that's the feeling I'm getting on it. And that this is also as much as on your financial side as on your relationship side. And once you start doing that, that's when you're going to realise, you're going to go, oh, actually, I've got that in the garage. I could use that. You know, those simple things. Or, do you know what? I didn't know I had that attribute within me. Wow, that's really good. Maybe I can do something with that. And that's when you start realising that actually, once you kick in with this vibration, which is this vibration of kind of going, I'm going to live the best example of my life that I can live. The moment you start doing that, that's when things really start playing in your favor. On your karmic mission, on your relationship side, you get the King of Wands, owning it. And I think this is all about sort of that passion, that realization that that you are going to own your path. You are going to own your relationships. It's not like you're going to own another person. That's not what it is. It's how you engage is what you're going to get back. I think this is a major understanding you're doing this month here. In the first week here, and this is a real contribution to that, is that security, King of Pentacles, which is built upon sort of knowledge and understanding of how things physically work in regards to relationships. How it physically works together, and it also how it works for you, but also how it works for everybody else that is around you. So there's this sort of like, not only looking after yourself, but looking after the group. And this could be family, friends, community, whatever it is. You seem to be really engaged here, and it seems to be engaged in the group rather than, or it's how you position yourself in regards to your relationships. And this could be a one-to-one relationship, but collective as well. But it seems like it's more a case of how you orientate yourself. And it's a really beautiful way. You get the 10 of Wands in the second week of December. This is where I think as you start realizing this security and this passion that you've got, that you want to be following, and the abundance that you actually have, you're going to realize there's a lot of stuff that you're carrying that you don't really need. And you've probably been doing it in the past to satisfy others rather than to satisfy yourself. And I don't think that's necessarily a good way to go forward. When you are in a good space, when you are well, everybody else can be well. That's how it works. It's not a case when everybody else is well, I can be well. Because that's not how it works. There's 7 billion people on the planet? Are you going to make sure 7 billion people are okay before you? You're not going to do it. It's impossible to do. So don't try and do something impossible. So try and do something that's possible. And this is a case of streamlining your things. And the moment you do that, that's when you set in action the victory. That piercing of the mist, so you can finally see clearly the sunshine shining upon your life path as you go forward into the relationships around you with pure confidence, with a sensation of winning every time you wake up in the morning. You know, that's the sort of thing you should be generating within you. And in the 4th week, in the general outcome, you get the 9 of Pentacles. This is the step away from that. And I think it's not only are you realizing this sort of month that you've got a lot of attributes and a lot of things around you that you can actually use, but by the coming to the month, you're going to see the benefits of those little things that you start realizing within you and within your life around you. You get things start working in your favor with that 9 of Pentacles. You start realizing that you start gaining great experiences with other people, emotional experiences, as you put one foot in front of the other and go down the pathway. And as you go down, oh look at that, that's already, oh wow, what a great, I love you, I love doing cycling with you and everything like that. You're opening up sort of doorways, and it isn't a very, I think in a way, physical level in a way. There's a lot of passion that's tied into that physical aspect of relationships. They're really engaging more than anything else. It's really beautiful. Because the only thing we haven't got down there is cups. There's no cups down there. And that's why I think there's a much more of a collective thing. It's much more of the way you engage yourself. I think you're realizing a lot of things about the way you engage yourself. Talking about engaging yourself on your material side, on your business and your job and your projects, you get on your karmic path, you get the Lovers. This is really good for your financial side. This is about falling in love with what you do and who you are and what you can contribute and what you can create in life. And the more you go into that, the more success you're going to have. And it's got to really sit in alignment with you. It's not a case of just, it's a case of, would you like to be let's just say, take a very simple thing, sort of like you're serving in a restaurant. Would you prefer to serve in McDonald's, or would you prefer to serve in a lovely country restaurant where you get to meet everybody and everything like that? There's complications with both sides, I can understand. But, whatever sits best with you, that's the important thing. Once it sits good with you, then all of a sudden, you're going to start realizing that it's so evident to actually get your success. In the first week, you have the Knight of Wands. So a lot of passion within the first week by the looks of things, on both on your material side, but also on your relationship side. But here is about sort of securing that pathway, securing that sort of sensation of living what you want to be living, and getting your passions out there and imposing a sort of rhythm within life that fits well with you. The way in which we do things that fits right with you. This is the sort of thing that you should be getting into and getting a bit passionate about, because this is how you can step into into exactly what you should be doing, or what fits perfectly for you. In the second week, you get the Two of Pentacles. Once you start engaging those passions there, you're going to start realizing in the second week what is actually working. And I think a lot of things are going to come up on the surface that you weren't actually prepared for that are working. So this gives that sensation that, it's a nice surprise of, oh, wow, I didn't think, I've got a shop. I bought some product the other day that I put in the shop. I didn't think about it. I didn't think it was going to work well and stuff like that. And it works really well. Why is that? And it's revealing to you. The Two of Pentacles is also a revealing card, a revealing out the choices or the direction that you should be taking. and following the things that work. And I think there's going to be some things that are going to work that you would, within your job and your business and your projects, that you weren't quite you didn't see it coming totally. And because you didn't see it coming totally, in the third week, this is where you're distilling a lot. And it's funny that we're getting now cups on the financial side, the material side, and on the relationship side, you've got a lot of pentacles and wands, But on this side, we've got cups. So we've got the Four of Cups. This is you distilling that understanding. So in a week, it's like in the week between, I've got the 17th, going from the 17th through up to the end of Christmas, sort of like 26th, 27th. I think there's a case of maybe you're taking time off, so it's allowing you to condense your path, your direction that you wish to take within your job, your business, and your projects. The direction you wish to take, you're distilling those 3 cups into that 1 cup, that Ace of Cups, basically. And it seems to be a week of, I wouldn't say pause per se, but it's a week of reevaluation. And when you reevaluate it, I think after Christmas, but after the 27th, going through to the new year, I think you've set a pathway for you that it becomes very clear and evident for you to be following. This is what I'm talking about. There's loads of cups here on this card here, but there's 1 cup that's just glowing way beyond the others, right? So you may have a lot of possibilities here within your workspace, but actually, once you come into alignment with yourself, engage your passions and reveal the things that are working, I think it's going to be an actual very easy process for you to put into place the things that really work for you. And then it becomes evident what path you should be following. And once you do, that's when the Ten of Pentacles as well is going to come into play. So the overall energy will bring you even more abundance within your financial sort of world. Right, so Pisces. Have I been calling you Scorpio, by the way? I don't know. I just had Scorpio in my head, but I'm sorry about that. If I have been, it should be Pisces. Yeah, it is Pisces. Anyway, yes, because you've got that happy vibe, but not the Scorpios don't. I'll stop digging myself into a hole there, really. Thank you very much for being here, by the way. I hope you get the best out of these readings, really do. You can show, if I've earned your trust and sort of appreciation, you can show that through subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, whichever way you see fit. There's loads of links in the description as well, in ways in which you can connect with me, with my good self. Yes, and I will see you maybe in a healing session or a private session. Let's just see what's going on with the Lightseers card. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Hangman. Yes, I think it's a case of seeing things differently. On your relationship side, that's what ties into that Ten of Wands. I think you're going to realise things that you may be carrying that are just a little bit too much, you don't need to carry. On your financial side, I think this is where you're streamlining a lot of things, seeing things in a different way. As I said, things coming up in that Two of Pentacles there that you didn't really see arriving, but actually it's going to turn out to be a real beautiful blessing in disguise in a way. With the King of Wands, you get the Empress card. Everything becomes possible once you start putting your passions into it. The sky's the limit, and you can create so much, and this creation comes from within your passion and knowing what you so wish to live in regards to relationships that are around you. Once you start doing that, you can give birth to a whole new world. And that's what I think that's happening here. In this month here, I think you're taking ownership of your own engagement of your passions, basically. You've got that opportunity. If you take that opportunity, by the looks of things, it's going to be hunky-dory. With the King of Pentacles, you get the Seven of Pentacles. The knowledge and understanding of the King of Pentacles that I was talking about, how things work, this is that whole nurturing thing. And I think you've already done this, actually, within your relationships. I think over the past sort of 2-3 months even, I think you've explored a lot of life and you've started realizing that how to nurture that side of your relationship side in order to get the best out of it. And it plays really beautiful for you. My table's falling apart, don't worry about it. Yeah, I think it plays beautiful for you once you start putting in your passions, because that's when all the nurturing is going to start bringing it to the front and bring it to actually be physically there in your life, you know, and you're going to get all those results and that security that comes with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, you get the Ace of Swords. You got the Ace of Swords at the top there as well. Look at that. It's not bad. That's the puppy you got to let go of. You know, that's what I was saying. Is I think you're going to realise that. And I think this is Ace of Swords. It's part of your victory or part of your success within your relationship side is built upon how you have that capacity to prune your, you know, sort of cut back the dead wood that's not really needed within your sphere. And I don't mean necessarily cutting people off and sort of saying, oh, I don't want you, go away. It's not a case of that. I think it's more of a case of just sort of like when you start doing your thing and you start engaging your life with your passions, those people are not going to be around you. You don't have to cut them out of your life. They're just going to, you know, some people, you know, or some situations, and it could be like a club that you stop going to, or, you know, some sort of, you know, that sort of thing, you know, because it becomes so evident that you should be going forth. You have the Strength card as well, which now comes up with this. And I think you've got to stay true to that. I think it's hard to streamline one's life. I think it's very hard. I think a lot of us try and a lot of us find it difficult. Because a lot of people don't know how to say no. And it's not no because you don't like the person. It's just no because I'm doing this. And, you know, if I, you know, and do create time in your life where you are free to help other people. It's great. It's fantastic, satisfying thing to do. But not all of it, because otherwise you'll never do anything for you. And I think this is what this Strength card is. Be true to yourself. I think that's what the Strength card's trying to say there. Be honourable and true to yourself more than anything else. And that's when you're going to start noticing between Christmas and New Year and the beginning part of New Year, I think you're going to notice that now you're starting to see the rewards that come in because you've gone down that path. And these rewards now are going to show you, they're going to come through because of the exploration or the experimentation of your own passions within your life. And that ties in absolutely beautiful for you, because at the base you've got the King of Wands there is owning your pathway. Now, as you engage with your passions and you can start playing with the things, because now you're starting to see some good results. And with those good results, you can start sort of saying, well, if I push that a little bit more, then maybe I can have a bit more of that in my life. You know, I love water skiing. So if I encourage, if I make friends with people who go water skiing as well, when I go water skiing, there's more chance I'll do more water skiing, if you know what I mean. And that's when you've got to explore your passions a little bit. And seeing things in a different way will help you to do that. So this situation becomes a permanence rather than you having to seek it all the time. With the Lovers, you get Judgment. This is it. Getting in alignment with yourself. That's what I said. Judgment. This is your true calling. On your financial side, I would go to that. If it feels right for you, do it. Follow it. If it feels right for you, it's very similar to the Hangman as well. You know, it's seeing things in a different way, so you can actually get your true calling to what you should be doing, and it's gonna reveal things, obviously, that you're gonna need to deal with at some point during the month. Look at that. Right, you get Judgment. Let me just get all my cards together. Hang on a second. You get Judgment with the Lovers. There's only one way of being with you, and that's being with you. That's the judgment of it all, yeah? Okay? And then your passion that you put into it, securing everything in your pathway, yeah, is built out of harmony and balance and justice. You are just because you would have chosen to do what is in alignment with you. The moment you start doing that, yes, it will bring things to the surface. That judgment card, that justice card. It will bring things to the surface. But as it brings it to the surface, you will then be able to judge and bring justice upon it to see whether it works or it doesn't work. And that's what should be that should be the driving thing that's on your pathway. I've got a couple of cards that come out there. Page of Swords. Wasn't that out there somewhere? No, it wasn't. Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Playing smart with your new pathway. Creating a new pathway for you. That's what that's all about. Okay? This is what's going to help you make the choice. Okay? Sunshine, happiness, revealing, shining a light on the situation, getting clarity on the situation. I think you're getting that in the second week. And this is where you're going to see things in a different way. I think there's some things that are going to make you very happy about, not only about the choices that you're making, but also how things are working out for you. And as they work out for you in a really good way, that's what's going to make you sort of happy. And that's what's going to sort of kind of going, how can I get more of this? And that's what seems to be the question there that's happening in the third week of December, going between, as I said, as the 17th to Christmas period, you know. How can I make this even better? And this is, you've got on the table, you've got the page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. You know, and here is about, how do you distill it? It's very simple. You choose to engage in something fully. And when you engage in it fully, you will see very quickly if it corresponds to you. I think this is what the distillation is all about, which you're doing at the moment. And a lot of people have been doing these distillation at the moment. I might have been talking about it on your weekly. You have to go and check it out. But I think that's what that's all about. I think what you're doing here is you're distilling that into that one cup and being who you are. And this Queen of Pentacles is Queen of Pentacles, it's Queen of Wands. She is focusing on one light at a time, but she has lots of lights around her. There's a lot of magic going on. There's a lot of joie de vivre, you know, joy of living. That's what it seems like here. And this is what you've got to put into it. And I think that's how you're going to streamline things within your work, your business, and your projects to actually start just doing what you should be doing. And it's great. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups, you get the Knight of Cups. Okay? This is that offering that there is only one path for you to follow. And it's like the universe or even yourself that is offering this other one cup, which makes up the Two of Cups, which is basically the Lovers as well. Being in alignment with yourself is really important for this month here. It's going to make you incredibly happy. It's going to make a lot of communications. Could even be because you're in alignment with yourself that you're being offered a new job or a promotion, or you get that possibility to finally open that business, or you get a new contract for your business. But whatever it is, it's because you're following on that evident path that is in front of you. Absolutely beautiful reading for you, Pisces. Really, really lovely. Really lovely to see. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for being here. I may well be doing a live on this. If you want to ask a question according to any of the cards that come up on this reading, and you want to ask in a live, just mark in the comments down below, love a live, and we'll put together a live where you can ask questions. Obviously, you're going to need to be subscribed and clicking the bell for all notifications in order to ask a question, because it will be posted mainly on our community page. Okay, I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.